You won't surrender, which means, surrender means only accept this moment as it is. But you won't be able to surrender unless you're completely fed up with suffering. You've had enough suffering. And at some level, you recognize that most of your suffering is self-created. It is created out of resistance to what is. It is created out of an interpretation of something that is. It comes from a thought, from an interpretation, not from the situation. So you realize really that I've had enough suffering, and only when you've truly had enough suffering in your life are you able to say, I don't need it anymore. Suffering is a wonderful teacher, that there can be an end to self-inflicted suffering. And when you don't inflict suffering on yourself anymore, and remember, it's the thoughts. Your thoughts make you suffer more than anything else. It's not usually the situation, it's your interpretation of the situation, of how dreadful it all is. And so when you see that, then you see there is another way to live in which I no longer mentally argue with what is. And that's the end of self-inflicted suffering. And if I no longer inflict suffering on myself, I no longer inflict suffering on others, because the two go together.
Hello, welcome to today's practice, a practice of self-surrender, a practice of tuning in, a practice of surrendering to our feelings, our emotions, allowing them to be a guiding light, to be a teacher, a practice of surrendering to the wave of life, of surrendering control, in the sense that at times we usually always want to perhaps have control in our lives, in every aspect of our lives. But the theme of life is such that it's wavy. It's wavy. And at times we have surfboards, that's cool. At times we don't. At times we are crushed. So this is just a practice to honor all of that. To honor the suffering that comes with it. To honor the happiness that comes with it. To honor the in-between. And this is perhaps a practice of being in the between, and mostly being in the down current of it all. Such that instead of fighting the wave, instead of trying to be against the wave, we allow it to guide us. We allow ourselves to flow through it. We allow ourselves to be guided by it. And we allow ease in our lives. Not that you are not now knowing where you are going, but in the sense that you are in the path of ease. So today's practice is just going to be all that, or rather even a total surrender to this flow, to guide us, to take us wherever it's going to take us. And once again, welcome. We will begin lying on our backs. So make yourself lying on your back softly, comfortably. You can have a blanket, a pillow underneath. So allow your body to just soften down to the earth, connect to the earth, melt down to the earth. And when you hear someone saying melting, I interpret it as just allow your skin, every part of you that is touching the earth, to just feel as one with the earth. Feel the maybe on a mat, just feel the mat. How does it feel? The cold floor. For example, I'm touching this marble floor, it's a bit cold, so I'm just connecting with all that. So you're just here, feeling that connection, setting an intention, or as we see it, just allowing yourself to flow with this class, to surrender and see where this class will take you, because you clicked on it for a reason. This is a special video. So wherever this will take you, let's get on the boat and flow. And then take your hands all the way to the back. Take a nice stretch, pointing your feet towards the space in front of you, stretching out your hands and fingers towards the back, or wherever your hands are facing. Feel the nice stretch. Take an inhale and exhale, release. So we're beginning strong today. So just watch me or listen to my guidance. The right hand will come and meet the left leg. Wherever you'll touch it, you just touch it. Take it down. Then switch the other side. So we'll do 6 of this. So let's go. Inhale. Let your breath guide you. Other leg 2. Other leg 3. Oops. Other leg 4. And switch 5. And switch 6. And release. Again, take one last stretch. Stretch. And release the hands. Bring the hands back to where they were. Place your elbows on the mat to support you as you come up to sitting. So we're sitting. There's something that's eating my foot. So we're sitting, legs extending. Flex your feet so your toes are facing you, facing your body. Maybe opening your feet to hip distance apart. So I just want you to drag your hands on the surface, back and forth, and just make it a sort of sensual movement, a sort of connection movement, such that you feel in your hands as they touch the floor, your fingertips as they caress the floor gently. Just take this moment to express yourself fully, to surrender your being fully, and just allow maybe even the wisdom of the body, or the whatever your body feels like doing, you allow it to do that here. Taking it as slow or as fast as you'd like. Maybe even taking it up, making forms with your hands, different shapes with your hands, ballet hands, sensual hands, soft hands, and just move, baby. Surprise, if you watched the previous video, I said that I was gonna shave my hair off, and well, if you hadn't, surprise, baby. Alright, release the hands, straight spine, nice long spine, tuck in the pelvis under. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale. Last one, then we open the eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Alright, bring the hands to your back, so behind your booty, and then allow your fingers, or just place your fingers such that they're facing towards your body. Then the feet will come flat on the mat. So placing the soles of your feet flat on the mat, knees pointing up towards the sky, will come to a reverse tabletop. So engaging your core, drawing your belly, your navel in towards your spine, lifting the hips up to tabletop. Gaze goes up towards the sky. So making sure that your shoulders and your wrists are in one line, knees and hips in one line. Belly lifts you up and puts you in position. Maybe you can decide to extend one leg out and the other leg. So inhale, extend. Exhale and release. Inhale, extend. And exhale and release. You can take a break if you'd like, and then come up immediately. Then this time extend, and then we'll cross the feet and bring it all the way behind us or under us. So this is what I'm talking about. So taking it nice and slow, and once you have it, we'll come to a camel position, like so. Take an inhale. Exhale. Taking your head all the way to the back for a nice neck stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing your hips more to the front. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly, slowly walking up. We'll come to a nice, soft child's pose. So knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching at the back. Gently, gently taking your hips, bringing your forehead to the mat. Take nice, soft, deep breath in and out. My head usually sweats a lot, I don't know. So right now, I can just feel the water forming on top of my little hair on my scalp. Alright, come out of the child's pose, but allow your forearms to stay on the mat. Then we'll bring the knees underneath the hips, then gently extending them back. Transition into a forearm plank. Ooh la la. So in forearm plank, you're using your core to let you stay up on the up. So tighten the glutes, tighten the quads, tighten the core. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, gently, gently release down, bringing the head to the mat. Hands remain where they are. Alright, so we'll bring our palms underneath the shoulders. Then we'll lift up to a baby cobra. Then releasing down, forehead to mat. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Take a breath in, down. Exhale. So listen carefully. Our next inhale will take us up to a plank and then to downward facing dog, okay? So tuck the toes at the back. Inhale, plank position, and exhale, downward dog. At down dog, checking in with your dog, taking it side to side, to side, to side, to side, to side. Maybe you dip the hips a bit, and the other side. Alright, bend the knees, look forward, and straighten back to down dog. And bend, look forward, make your way to the top of the mat. Once you're there, open your feet as wide as the mat, and then opposite elbow, opposite hand will come to ragdoll. Sway side to side, and bend your knees slightly, or soften your knees so that you're not straining your hamstrings as you're on ragdoll. Alright? So just sway side to side, feeling the yumminess of the pose, feeling the stretch on each hamstring. Then we'll come to stillness, and then we'll take a nice squat down. So that's why we've opened our feet as wide, to allow for the space for the booty. So just bending, coming down, and slowly coming up. Then inhale, go down. Exhale, up. Last one, inhale. And exhale, up. Beautiful. Release the hands. Tuck the chin to the chest. We'll come to zombie lift. So slowly working up the staircase of the spine. Head tucked to chest. Chin to chest. And come up. Yeah, beautiful. We'll walk our hands back to hip distance apart. Sorry, checking in with your mountain pose. So you're tucking your tailbone under. Alright? So you're not popping your booty out or taking it forward, but you're just on a neutral state of spine. Pelvis nicely tucked underneath. Right? Drawing your belly in towards your spine to support your lower back. Maybe you close your eyes for just a moment. Just a breath in and a breath out. Open your eyes. So in this next position, you can watch me for a while as you do it with me, but I want all your senses to be here. Alright? Don't be focused elsewhere. Don't be focused on any judgments towards yourself, towards anything you're remembering at the moment. Just focus on this moment. Find a drishti point. A drishti point is just a state, a position in front of you that is non-moving, that we will use to support ourselves, to ground ourselves to, and balance our being, balance our physical body as well, and to also surrender to that it may support us. Sawa. And also surrender to your breath, that it might and it may guide you. In yoga, the breath always comes first. Inhale. So we'll inhale together and take the right hand up towards the sky. Then as we exhale, we're just softening the hand. The next inhale will bring the right leg up. Then this time the exhale will take the leg to the back, to sort of a crescent lunge position. Then inhale, the right hand will come to the back. And exhale as we soften again. So you're still connected with the drishti point, but this time we'll take the gaze towards the back, where the hand is pointing. Again, find a drishti there. Then the next inhale brings the right hand all the way back and down. And then the next inhale brings the leg up and down. So that might have been a bit tricky. So we'll do it one last time on the left side. So just a guidance, right, of moving mind and body, the integration, the yoga of your mind, your body, and your breath. All right. So left side. Inhale, arm up, like a ballerina. As you exhale, soften. What follows is the leg. Inhale, leg up. And exhale, taking the leg back. Inhale, the left hand goes to the back. Your gaze goes to the back as well. Next breath brings the left hand back. Inhale. And exhale, leg follows. I might have gotten confused slightly. So let's just move with our breath one last time. Alright. Inhale. Next, inhale the leg. Inhale the hand. Turn in your gaze. Exhale. Inhale the hand. Next, inhale, the leg comes back. Last side. Let's do it perfectly or sensually, softly this time. Inhale. Inhale the leg. Inhale the hand. And return everything. Inhale. Inhale, leg. And release. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Open the legs as wide as you can, as wide as the mat. We'll come to a yogi squat. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, gaze forward. Then yogi squat. Side to side, side to side. You can take a crow pose if that is in your practice. Crow pose, let's do it together. You take the hands down, then coming up to your feet, to the balls of your feet. The knees come to your armpit, engaging your core, drawing your navel in. Then just using your core, find balance, lifting both feet up or just one at a time. Yeah, my crow is just interestingly weird. Come down, come down. Come to sitting, bring the palms down. So gently make your way to a nice, easy sit. This light is giving me peace. So I really say let's just allow the body to soften, to calm down, and even maybe appreciate what you just did. The balance, the surrender, the sweat maybe. But I'm sure we didn't sweat as much. I didn't want us to sweat as much, but I still wanted us to work a bit on the body. So just turn your head left and right, softening the neck, taking it a bit to the limit, but don't push too much. Then we'll take it down and up. Down, baby. And up, baby. Down, baby. And up. Down. Up. Just relaxing. We've come to close to the end of the practice. Then with your nose, as if there's a mark on your nose and there's a whiteboard in front of you, just draw a circle round, making it big, so it's like a spiral, making it big as you go. Feeling all sides of your neck stretch, and then let's return the spiral, so as if we are rubbing again with our nose, returning it gently, gently, until there is no spiral, and come to center. I want us to do the lion's breath. So the lion's breath is just open your mouth wide, allow your tongue to come out, and maybe you close your eyes. So it's also really good for your facial structure. It's gonna tone your body if you do this almost every day. So maybe you take an inhale, exhale, and open, and make a sound, baby. Come on, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Let's do it. Inhale, exhale. If you're not doing this with me, please don't let me look like a a lion alone. Let's all be brave. Let's all take it. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful. I can feel it already. Alright, so we'll take Agyan Mudra. Agyan Mudra. I chose it for this particular practice in self-surrender, in the sense that I want us to quiet our egos for this practice. This practice is for warriors. A self-surrender practice, basically a surrender practice, or just surrender in life, is for warriors of light. You know, it's not easy. Like I don't know if I've said it already, in the sense that you're surrendering. Anyway, let me first show you the pose, then I can speak, right? So the Gyan Mudra, bring the index finger and the thumb to touch. The same with the other side, to touch. So I read somewhere that this is a symbol of knowledge. If you want to learn, if you want to cultivate knowledge, wisdom, to even attract it to yourself, this is the pose, the 3, 6, 9. Alright, that's why you see people doing this. It's not Illuminati or anything. It's just a symbol for knowledge, for wisdom. Alright. And for this practice, I want us to use it for that. You may use it as that as well, and also, in a sense, to quiet your ego, to soften your ego. Because you remember, or you know that when you're pointing at someone, it's more of, well, you're maybe above the person, all over the place. You did this, you. It's not even respectable to point. Mami says, "Wacha point to him too." When you're saying someone, don't point at that person, you know? So like it's just more of toning it down. And it uses for meditation. You feel the effect immediately, instantaneously. So I want us to just extend our hands to a T position, still with the mudra, but then we will soften our elbows and come to this. So remember, if your knees are giving you a problem, just place a pillow underneath. So I was saying that self-surrender, the act of surrendering your will maybe to source, to divine energy, to the sense that you're allowing something extraordinary to work through you, to flow through you, to guide you. You're allowing even the union with the inner being, with your highest self. And when I say highest self, I want you to just think of love. Let love guide you, in the sense of even maybe turning the cheek, giving your coat. If your hands get tired here, take a break down. You can even have your hands just here, to the side, or you can come back to this. We're trying to integrate our senses in this practice, in this session. So just bring your mind in surrender, bring your breath in surrender, allow it to flow however it wants to. Listen to your body, surrender to your body as well. So our gaze is soft or closed. So for me, I'm gazing the tip of my nose, or down on a gaze in front of me. for just a nice moment as we surrender. You know, you might be a Christian, Buddhist, Muslim, whatever religion you are. That concept of surrendering your will, allowing God to guide you. You can maybe even harmonize your will and God's will. You know, they become one, become love, peace. So, you know, it's a practice that I wanted to inspire, that you may just contemplate, or you may think about your connection with Source, your connection with other people. Take an inhale, and exhale, release the hands. Then we'll end by bringing our hands. Well, this is the very last pose that I want us to do. So you can transition to hero pose. So with hero pose, you just softly, with ease, coming out of easy pose. Then bringing your knees together, your feet flat on the mat, and then we'll sit on our heels, all right? Then we'll bring our hands in front of us. Straight, soft, strong hands. Then we'll just turn the torso with the hands. So this is a bit of Kundalini, where we just want to spark any stagnant energy, or allow a bit of flow of energy, of that chi, that life force energy from the root to the crown chakra. So we just bring our hands here. We want to inhale and exhale as we do this. So at your own pace. Sawa. So close your eyes. Feel this movement. Really connect with your breath, with your body, with your wisdom, with your all. Feel that energy flowing from root. So just symbolically place a bit of light energy, a ball of light energy in front of you. Underneath you, actually it's underneath you where the root chakra is. And then bringing it to your sacral. So here to your womb, to your belly, your heart, your throat, third eye, and then your aura. So just symbolizing or seeing a flow of energy up and down your spine. Close your eyes or soften, and then we'll begin. Slow it down as we come to the ending. Take an inhale, go right. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands. Bring your hands to your heart center, bringing your elbows to touch. I honor you. I thank you for your practice, for sharing your practice with me. I bow to you. I bow to the divine in you, to the warrior of light in you, the God in you, the divine in you. I honor your will, your purpose. I wish you prosperity, abundance, success. I love you. Namaste.